Amy and thanks for joining me on my channel Vintage Reflection. So, Inktober is done. I have completed 31 illustrations in 31 days. The whole of October has been dedicated to creating these drawings and sharing them daily on my Instagram. I've really enjoyed it. I really pushed myself, created some illustrations that I'm really proud of, ones that I'd love to sell as prints, which I am currently doing some research on, so I will be sharing a video about where I'm choosing to sell my prints, why I've chosen those prints, and all of those kind of the process of that. So that I am working on, and once I've done some more research and start selling them, I will share a video with more info on that. But today I wanted to finish off my Inktober series with the final 4 illustrations I created, starting off with a pumpkin themed illustration because I felt like on Monday I wanted to ease the grid into a full Halloween-esque vibes, and I was searching on Pinterest like most of my inspiration comes from, and I came across this babe sitting in a pumpkin patch in a really cute little black dress. I actually changed the print. I think it was a floral print in the original inspiration image, and I've changed it to be white stars because I felt like that was a bit more sort of full Halloween vibes. So I updated that. She's got some cute sunglasses on. She's sitting there on top of pumpkins. I just really like the image. It's really simple and effective, yet I think it looks good. It's kind of was the perfect fashion meets fall, and it looked really good on my Instagram. So the first of my actual Halloween illustrations is a poisoned apple. It's very much inspired by Snow White, that kind of vibe. And for the sleeve detail, I went with a Sabrina Netflix series sort of vibe of an outfit with a red sleeve and then a frilly lace detail. And then I also wanted to give her a really nice manicure, so she's got dripping blood nails, and also went with some little spooky tattoos. So she's got like a bat, a coffin and a full moon, and I just thought they were like cute little details that were quite a nice nod to a Halloween manicure. Simple but effective. This is something that I wanted to draw to start off the Halloween vibes because I just thought it's kind of fashion meets Halloween. It wasn't too Halloween, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a nice manicured hand, still fitting with some of the other illustrations I've done like earlier on where I had the manicure with the rings kind of thing, like back in whatever week that was, I can't even remember now. And that kind of started off my Halloween illustrations nicely. I then did Wednesday Addams for Wednesday. Now, This was a really simple illustration. I just really enjoyed drawing her. I mean, the Addams family is one of my favourites. It's always a firm favourite of a costume. If you're never sure what to wear for Halloween, it's easy enough to put your hair in braids and, you know, a bit of white powder on. You're good to go. So yeah, so Wednesday Addams was my Wednesday. I gave her a little bit of a jazzy background just because I wanted the simplicity of the illustration, but I also wanted some sort of background to frame her. So I ended up creating these sort of spiky layers and sort of did a gradient of a burgundy red and then also a version of it in black. So it goes from like pale to dark, just as the background. I just thought it was something that set it off from the white background, but also it was quite clean still. Finish Inktober, I knew I had to go big and go bold, and I went for a skeleton babe. Now, when researching this image, I was looking at different poses on Pinterest of powerful women, sort of in different sort of shapes and silhouettes, and I came across this one where she's doing this power pose and she's holding her ponytail, and I just thought there was something so strong about that image. So once I knew what kind of figure I wanted her to have and what pose, I then went on to look for some different skeleton makeups. So I was choosing between whether she should have a full face or like half face and then some body paint, or should it be a costume. And I ended up going with half face paint and then some body paint and a leotard. And I'm really pleased with how it came about. Like, I'm not 100% sure of where all the bones and the anatomy should be, so I kind of just used different Pinterest images, illustrate where the bones would be and what they would look like, because I'm having a clue basically. But I'm really pleased with how she came out. I think she looks really strong, she looks sexy as a skeleton can be. And I had some really good fun with playing around with the different skin tones and creating different variations of skin tone and hair colour, because I think it's really important not just to reflect what society would want or what people deem as pretty, because I get fed up seeing pretty skinny blonde women on my Instagram all the time because I don't look like that. So I really wanted throughout Inktober, and especially ending on like the big one for Halloween, wanted to mix it up a little bit and try and represent a few different skin tones and hair colours. And I'm really pleased with how it came out, and I hope you guys really like it. I think it's probably one of my favourites from the Inktober collection. Another couple of favourites are the two home inspos that I did. I love the simplicity of the first one with the colour in the background, which is the colour we're kind of planning to paint this wall potentially. And I love the other one where she's sitting having a coffee. And then holding the bag is still one of my favourites. I don't know, it must be something about that colour or the simplicity of the illustration. I really like all the vehicle ones just because I think I really enjoy drawing the vehicles and I think they look powerful. Oh, actually I think I've got too many to list because looking back, I actually really enjoyed quite a lot of these illustrations. I really enjoyed pushing myself. Some days I just did not feel like drawing, and then to make a video I just was like, oh, I really want to just have a day off, but I'm so glad I persevered and every single day managed to continue and create something. I nearly actually had a meltdown yesterday because Instagram was not working. It did not want me to post my illustration for the final day, and I was like determined. I kept refreshing it, I kept reloading it kept coming up white and blank, and I was having a little paddy thinking, oh my gosh, every day I've been so consistent and I've worked so hard to be that consistent, for the final day Instagram to let me down. But thank goodness at 8, 9 PM after we'd gone trick-or-treating, finally the image loaded and it was up, and then Inktober was complete. Thanks for watching my Inktober, and I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Do follow me on Instagram because you can see more of my artwork, and I will be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!